folks, today I'd like to walk you through Blogger. Here are a few tips and tricks for if you're setting up a class blog or if you are having your students set up their own blogs. So you're going to start by going to blogger.com. From there, if you've already created a blog, it will be available. If not, you'll go up to this upper left-hand corner and select New Blog. Once you create your new blog, you'll give it a title, you'll customize your address, and then you'll select a theme which can be customized later. Then press Create. From here, this is your dashboard. You can add new posts, and you can also utilize some of these tools on the left-hand side to customize the layout, the theme, and the share settings. So let's get started by creating a new post. When you create a new post, you can type your post here. You can also use the HTML format. So if you want to embed something, you can really make this look and feel very interactive. You can embed videos, you can embed pictures, and also include hyperlinks. So there's all sorts of things that you can do here on your blog post. If this blog is going to be extensive, if there's going to be a lot of posts, you might want to include labels, which can help to create shortcuts to very specific themes and ideas. When you're ready, you can hit publish, but you can also preview it, especially if you're embedding things, to make sure aesthetically it looks effective. Once you've created your post here, it'll appear right here, and you can click the View button to get the URL, which can then be shared with students if you only want to share a post. As we look at this post here, you can see that people can post comments. So if you, the teacher, are creating a class blog, you can add your post and then have students reply. And so that'll create that discussion board thread where students can be engaged with the content. Here you can see you've got your blog archives. If I had labels, there would be links and hyperlinks to those specific labels, which will filter out different focuses of the blog itself. The other thing to take note of is you can see comments. So if you have students doing a lot of comments, it will, and we don't have any comments on this blog, but there'll be a list of comments right here so you can easily sort through and identify people who are making comments. Pages are great, especially for About Me pages, any sort of stagnant information like major resources or course content that you want to share can be really effective here. If it's a student blog, you might want to have them create a bio page so that we have more information. If you're doing a lot of visuals, creating a page with a gallery might be really engaging too. Layouts can be customized, and students can play with those layouts as they get more comfortable with their own blogs, or you can also customize your layout. What's nice is the themes do a really nice job of making mass changes and making something viewable for your audience, but here you can add different gadgets, you can add different links and pages, so add different widgets. So let's take a look at some of these gadgets that are options for you when creating your own blog. So I really like the blog search, which allows people to search if you've got lots of posts. This can be really helpful. Profiles become helpful too. Different labels. I utilize this when in my own blogs. And so you have all sorts of different fun things that you can add. You can also change the theme. You can also change the theme as needed, and it gives you a great look as to what those themes are going to look like. And then settings is what you're really going to want to pay attention to. Now, if you want the blog to be very private, you're going to want to pay attention to the settings here. So you can customize the title again, give a description, and customize that visibility. You want to make sure that you don't want search engines to be able to find your blog, especially if you want it to be private. But this becomes really important. If you have multiple collaborators on one blog, you can add authors here. If you want to add specific blog readers like your students, you can customize this. So this permissions become really important. The other thing to take a look at is if you click on others here, you can customize Other features that are going to be really important here are how many posts are visible on the main page. You can also customize who comments and when, and if those comments are moderated. So all of this is going to be really important. You can also create a reading list. If you have students who are all creating their own individual blogs, a reading list becomes very helpful. So by adding different blogs URLs here, so if your students share their URL, you can create a one-stop location for you to be able to view all of your students' blogs. So I hope this information was helpful to you. I think Blogger is a really useful platform that can be really basic or very extensive, and you can really grow with your blog. So it really just depends on your purpose. If you want to create one class blog and have students add comments, or if you want students to create their own blog. If you'd like a walkthrough or more help, please let me know. But I also have this resource, which is a Google Blogger setup step-by-step for your student. Take a look, feel free to utilize these resources, and if you have any questions about Blogger, don't hesitate to ask.